I'm pretty pissed off tonight. Listen, I asked for a split with these two games, Houston and Memphis, because I knew right away, and I said this many nights ago after we won our fourth in a row. I said, we're not an elite team. Elite teams take care of business at home. Elite teams beat Houston and beat Memphis in their own building. I stated we're not an elite team, and without Joe Johnson, we're certainly a notch below what we already are, which is a very soft, mediocre team. And, we proved it tonight. Many culprits in this contest. First, the good side, great job by the second unit. I thought Blatch was outstanding. Showed some fire. I'm looking at his stats while we discuss this. 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 for 12. He had an effort. He had some fire because Brook Lopez was disgusting. I mean, second time against Gasol. Gasol makes him look like a child. 3 for 10, 4 rebounds. I mean, people are giving PJ a hard time. 9 points. They're giving him a hard time because he didn't play the fourth. I wouldn't have played him in the fourth. And I know there's a trend going on here. Fourth quarter, he's not playing. And I didn't agree with a couple of the sequences. But how could you put him in? He looked stiff. He looked scared. Yeah, I mean, he looked like a baby compared to Gasol. I was pissed off at the way he played. I love Gerald Wallace. The guy can't score. I mean, he can't score. He certainly cannot shoot. And now he's struggling around the rim. He's 0 for 6. I don't see how you can start Wallace and Evans together. I mean, it's just two non-existent offensive players. My buddy Pete, who is the head coach at FDU, pointed this out. There's 2 players on the net starting roster that teams don't have to worry about guarding. So many issues. I mean, the 11 turnovers in the first half, a joke. How about the free throws? Are you friggin' kidding me with free throws, missing 5 straight? I mean, this is a 2-point loss. You figure it out. I mean, 5 straight free throws. I think they missed 8 overall. Let me just check that. I like to be exact. Yeah, 5 for 13 from the line. 38% from the line. Are you friggin' kidding me here? You got a chance in your building to do something against a good team. You show a little fight. You play some friggin' hard D. You actually got it. That fourth quarter was entertaining, man. But then, to me, here's the big problem. Down the stretch, by the way, Hubie Brown, I love him. I think he's tremendous. I listened to the whole ESPN broadcast. Nothing against the Yes guys, but I love Hubie Brown. It's amazing how much he knows about every net player. You could say he can't be watching every single net game, but the way he talks about each player with their skill set and their deficiencies, it's as if he's watched every single game. Down the stretch, it comes down to a few things. Making shots, which we do not. We missed 4 open looks at threes. Bogans was terrible tonight. He was 1 for 4, and he had 2 huge open looks. We had a lead of a couple, had a chance to extend it to 5. Bogans misses 2. Brooks missed a wide open 3. He also missed an in and outer late that would have put us up by 4. And Mirza, who played well, also missed. So we missed 4 open threes down the stretch. And then, to me, this is the thing that made me punch the countertop. Is up 5. We're 1 stop away. We're inside 2 minutes, 1 stop away. And Tyshawn Prince is allowed space. Bogans leaves him space in the corner, and he buries a 3 to get him within 2. And then the dogfight continues. Then the dogfight takes over. And the tougher team won the dogfight. And, everybody wants to talk about how great Darren was tonight. And he was. He looked good, shooting the ball well. His stats, he was 9 for 15 at 24 points. But here we go. My opinion, one of the worst clutch players in the league. One of the worst guys with the ball when it matters. This is here we go. Maybe the 7th consecutive game where we're talking something negative about Darren. 4 turnovers. He decides with the game tied to go to the bucket. You know, he's telling everybody at halftime how sore his ankles are. Well, he decides to go to the bucket. He's probably 10 for 200 this year on that shot that he tried to make. Now, PJ's sticking up for him. He got fouled. Hubie says he got okay. In my opinion, a terrible decision. Doesn't count as a turnover. It's a block shot. The other guy comes down, makes the bucket, and then here we are. Game on the line. And he makes an absolute ridiculous pass. I mean, even if the guy catches it there, what is he doing with it? Darren Williams. 4 turnovers, Darren Williams. 4. I'll say it again. You scored 24. Yeah, you shot the ball well. I was thinking about how I was going to have my foot in my mouth and talk nice about Darren Williams tonight. And there he is in the last minute of the game doing what Darren Williams does. He sucks late in the game. Look at this guy's fourth quarter statistics. I don't know him exactly. They're on a blog. He's shooting under 25% in the fourth quarter. Now, again, tonight made a couple of big shots. I'm about ready to talk about him positively, saying, man, that was a great effort. Still hate the fact that he's telling everybody how hurt he is. You know, Hubie Brown, I talked to him at the halftime. I told him he looks good, yeah, but I'm still hurting. I mean, dude, take the year off. Take the year. With the game on the line, you do what you do. You don't protect the basketball. You don't make great decisions. You know, there's no Joe Johnson to bail you out tonight. It's disgusting. So, to me, soft. They played hard in that fourth quarter. They fought. They showed you something. But you're not an elite team, man. You got a 5-point lead with 2 minutes to go in your building. You got to figure out a way to close it out. Now, people are going to argue about PJ's rotation, staying with that rotation. Yeah, I mean, you can make a case on the other end. Maybe you go offense, defense. You know, Brooks is on the floor. Mears is on the floor defensively. I think that's a little questionable. And Blatch, who really is not a good defender, actually defended well tonight. So you can make a case that there could have been some maneuvering in and out. But the reality is this is a ridiculous loss. I don't want to hear, you know, Memphis is great. You should have won the basketball game. You did a nice job offensive rebounding. You dominated the offensive glass against a team that normally doesn't. But, you choked. You choked in the fourth quarter. You got this tremendous long road trip coming up. You could be looking at a mediocre team, folks, in a few weeks. You know, you have to win tonight's game. I give you Houston loss, although it pissed me off. All losses pissed me off, I'm not going to lie. Gave you that. I said I wanted to split. You didn't get it done. And once again, it was fourth quarter execution that cost you the game. And the leader takes away, you know, you want to be positive about his 24 points and how he shot the ball well from 3. What was he from 3? Let's take a look. I know he shot the ball well from 3. He was 4 for 6 from 3. You want to come away positive, and he coughs it up. To me, takes a ridiculous shot on 2 bum ankles. He's trying to go to the rack against a tough interior defensive team. And then a absolute horrendous decision to try and make a pass to Mirza Teletovic, who, in my opinion, the only time he should be getting a pass is when he pops out for the three-pointer, or like Blatch found him for the little pop 18-footer that he scored on. Just a dumb decision, a guy that just gets me aggravated no matter what. I can't take it. So, ahead, we're in trouble. We go on the road. We got a tough stretch coming up. This was one that you had to have. And Brook Shields needs to step up when there's a tougher defensive center on the floor. Look timid tonight. Look timid. Bad performance. Had it in your hands, and you blew it. Now, leave me alone.